Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll spot Henry, open downfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Waterani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 31 yards.
1st and 10.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we could see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the bootleg. Here's May. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
14 more yards.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. On play action, here's May. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Here's May. Set up the screen. Out wide, it's Brown.
And that's a really important opening drive here, Mike. You think back a week ago, there was a lot of disappointment. It was a long week of practice, a lot of questions that had to be answered inside that building. So you want to come and show, hey, last week is over. We are a lot better than how we looked then, and you can't do it a lot better than that.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Pats will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
To the air, right away is Allen. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And he
at this from a defense's perspective, I mean, what a start to the game. Your guys go out there on the opening drive, take it down the field and score. Then you're able to match it yourselves with a pick six the first time you step on the field, and you talk about complimentary football, and it doesn't get much better than that.
The score, Patriots 14, Steelers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. First and 10, here's Allen. Open man, that's Antonio Williams. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. Aller now on first down. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First grab for Metcalf. Good for the first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
He'll air it out down the middle. That is hard. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Again, it is Allen. And that's a good positive run. Give him 6 on that first down scramble.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the ground is Jaylen Warren. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. You're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go. From the gun here on 3rd down. Aller. That's going to be hard. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Steelers 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Maynard on 1st and 10. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Jarran Reed. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
They'll go play action with May. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. Now it's going to be third down.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
Third and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 87 yards. Touchdown, New England. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Patriots 21, Steelers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of gun, Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
See what they have for second and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And on second down, here's Aller. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on third down, Aller. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 31-yard line.
Running back takes the snap, and he'll tap it ahead to the motion man. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's Jaquan Brisker, the safety, up from the defensive backfield, and he's got a sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
That's good.
And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Tough one to pick up here. 3rd down and 9. From out of the gun, here's May. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down.
Bryce Baringer in punt formation for the Patriots.
Baringer's punt is away. Returnable from the 17. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Foxborough after this. Here's Aller now on 2nd down. That's complete to Metcalf. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
They get 22 yards there. That's a Steeler first down. From the shotgun, here's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run with Dowdle. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
And shotgun snap, back to Allen. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Steeler first down.
Here's Allen. In the middle, and that's Bernard. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
To throw is Aller. That's hauled in at the 2. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. From the 1, second and goal. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Aller to throw again. To the tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll take it on in. Freiermuth, touchdown Steelers. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. To throw on first down is May. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. He's got it! And he'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now Dowdle trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
To throw on second down is Aller. That one down the field, but they cannot get it, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line.
A gain of 12.
12 yards
First down,
on that
Steelers.
hookup. Good for a Steeler first down. Back to throw is Aller. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to be incomplete. Covering very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chain. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They will go. It's Aller. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Throwing again, it's Aller. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Again, it is Aller. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force the fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Off the bootleg. Here's May. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Third down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's May. He's got his man. It's Hill. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 83 yards. Touchdown, New England. The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Patriots have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Steelers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On first down, here's Aller. Pass caught by Bernard. He's to midfield. He's on his way. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Steelers 21. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Throwing now is May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it. Throwing on 3rd down is May. And he's going to have a 1st down. Well done. Scramble for a gain of 10 to move the chains.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Set up the screen, out wide, it's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, New England.
Pretty safe to say that A.J. Brown's time in Philadelphia had kind of run its course, but new lease on life here with the Patriots, and we know at his best, he is one of the best receivers in football.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, they need 7. They'll go play action with May. They convert downfield, but it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Big play there to begin quarter number 4.
Anybody who thought this coach was going to get conservative with this late lead is sadly mistaken, Mike. They're out here still throwing haymakers with this passing game. They're not content with just having the lead. They're looking to increase it.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Steelers 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Allen. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And on second down, here's Aller. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it. And not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
And he will not be able to turn up field. They'll drop him behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On play action, here's May. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. T.J. Watt getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it third and goal. Out of the gun, here's Meg. Oh, the pressure all over him. He goes down again.
A loss on the play.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day. So you're thinking after they took the loss on 3rd down, you said, all right, they've made what should have been an easy attempt a little bit more difficult, but he's able to step up there, cool, calm, collected, knocks it through. Really well done.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Aller now on 1st down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
And you love to see this. You find yourself here in the 4th quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ballgame. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Good. Makes the score Patriots 45. Steelers 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 1st down throw for Aller. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Dowdle. Finding room at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Center leads him to the line for 1st and 10.
Steelers.
From the shotgun, here's Aller. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll get about 5.
TreVeyon Henderson, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Here's a toss left side for Henderson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
A run, and this is Henderson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So it's a win for the Patriots. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, they was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood up out your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a... Nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up.